taking out my eyelashes so they look a little crazy right now. But I'll have a new set on a little later. I just got back from Target. I had a real lackluster trip. Cost me $70 and I only got just a couple of things. Can't believe how expensive everything is nowadays. So yeah, I like to go to the little $5 aisle and take a look and see what they got. And I did find this on their $5 aisle. It's like a little file thing, and it opens up at the top. It opens at the top. It has a little thing, and it opens, and then you can put like important papers and stuff in here. I don't know if anybody else is like me, but when I get mail, like important mail and stuff, I tend to just leave it on the table. Look at this. I got this little pile of papers on the table, and I wanted something that looked a lot nicer, a little bit more organized for it sitting out. So this was actually a really good buy. So it was only $5, so I was really excited about that because it's gonna help me organize in places that I'm not organized. I do try to keep my house as organized as possible. It just creates less chaos that way. But this was the one thing I've been struggling with. I'm trying to get the tape off so I can open it. But I've been struggling with keeping my mail. I don't know why people still send stuff in mail. It's ridiculous. But I've been struggling on keeping the mail that I need to like pay a bill or like important information that I need, like insurance information and stuff like that may come in the mail. I end up just leaving it in different piles on the table. And it's really driving me insane, to be honest with you, because every time I walk in, I see that stuff sitting there. So no matter how hard I try to make sure that my house is cleaned up, I have those piles sitting on my kitchen table and it bothers me. So we are going to use this. So this is really cool. It opens on the top, you just drop it in. I think I'm going to create a couple little dividers in there for the different things that I need. So I did get this. This was only $5. Really sturdy, real nice plexiglass. So I got that from Target. And then, let me go back. This energy drink right here, this is my favorite. It has no carbonation in it, just a lemon and tea. I drink one of these every day. It's like better than coffee to me. I stopped drinking coffee and I've been drinking these. Super good. The other thing I got from Target was some fancy old fabric softener because I ran out. So I got the fabric softener so our clothes smell good. I didn't get anything good, y'all. I spent $70 and that was the $5 thing was my best buy. Then I got some dryer sheets, the snuggles. I like the snuggles. These don't smell really good. So I got the dryer sheets, the snuggle dryer sheets, the blue sparkle. So I do like those. So I got those. I got me some eggs. These cost $4. Eggs. Got me a carton of eggs. I did get this. This is like a little like quick meal. I got this for my husband for his lunch tomorrow. He don't like frozen. He don't like the frozen dinners and stuff. But tonight we're having pizza, so I'm not gonna have any leftovers. I usually send him leftovers with lunch. So I'm not gonna have any leftovers, so I'm gonna send him this for lunch tomorrow. And then tomorrow my everyday plate will be here, so I'll show you guys what my groceries look like and how they come. And the next thing that I got was this citrus candle. This thing smells really good. I'm gonna burn it in just a few minutes. It's orange zest and clove. It smells amazing. I like this a lot. Reminds me a lot of fall. So I got that. This was like $6.99 though, so it wasn't a cheap candle. And then I got two more things, and that's it for the $70 that I spent. I got some deodorant. This is the Athena brand. It's all over deodorant, so you can actually use it anywhere you want to. I'm just going to use it on my armpits, but it is deodorant that you can use wherever you want to. And this is golden vanilla. And it actually smells pretty good. I haven't tried this brand before. I was using the native. I was first using all natural products that were made specifically for me. Um, I kind of got tired of that, the smell, because it lasts a long time. So I got tired of that, and I started using the Dove gel stick. It's like the aluminum free one. It comes in a little package, and I didn't love that. I don't like the gel. Gel on my underarms take forever to dry and it feels slimy, so I don't like that. So I'm gonna try this out and see how this works for me. And then I finally broke down and bought this little bottle of the refinery, the pistachio. It's pistachio please. It's not the best pistachio. I have a couple of different pistachio perfumes, but this is more of a body spray. It's not the best pistachio flavor, but it will work for me to be able to carry in my purse because I am on pistachio right now. I like the way that it smells. So that's really all I got for at my little Target trip, which is what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 items, 2 bags, $70 later. But to be fair, this costs like $14 by itself. So and then the dryer sheets were like $7. So that's a big hunk of the money right there, just those two things. My deodorant I think was $11.99. The refinery was $14.99. The candle was $6.99, and that little meal was $7. And then of course this was $5. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna do with this. Okay, I'm back. Excuse the mess behind me. I got some dishes I have to put away in a minute. But so this is what I'm gonna use this for. I got this cook and I have this big old thing of mail that I need to go through. So I do have to some work to do a little later. This is mine. So I do have some work that I have to do later outside of the house. So I'm just trying to get some stuff done around here. Of course, a lot of this stuff is just junk that we um, don't even need. But my son wrote me a note and he put it in a piece of cardboard. Let's see what is inside of it. Aw, he made me a little ghost. He's so sweet. He made me a little ghost. He made that this morning. He said it was a present I had to open when he left. He used a little pipe cleaner to close it up. He's such a sweet gift giver. He's such a thoughtful little boy. My other two kids, not so much. But him, he's real thoughtful. He is real thoughtful. But these are all my important paperwork that I need to grab on a daily basis. Um, and so now I know where it's at. I'm going to throw that away. So this has been my filing system for my important stuff. I've been putting it inside of my paper, so that's not going to be conducive for very long. So we're going to get rid of that. Get rid of that. This is important. And so what has everybody been up to today? I woke up real early. Woke up at 6. I had to get my son ready for. I had to get my son ready for school. He was out of school 2 days because. Um, he was out of school 2 days because he was having asthma issues, but he's back on the mend. So because he's back on the mend, then I went ahead and sent him to school today. Plus, I got to go to work, so it would have been really hard me taking him to work with me. He gets bored easy. So, yeah, I was glad he was feeling better enough to go back to school today. I was really glad to hear that this morning that his breathing had let up. So let's see if we can get all these paperwork out of that right there for now. But other than that, I've been having some really good days lately, really successful days. Um, I've been having some really successful days as far as with my mental health and being able to manage my anxiety, which is is a blessing because like I might have a whole month where I'm very unstable, very manic, and my life kind of falls apart. I don't get much done. So having the ability to think clearly and to actually get out and go to the stores and manage my anxiety enough to do that, it's actually a really big deal. So I'm proud of myself. I have been using my resources. Like I said, I think I said yesterday on my video that using your resources is something that is very important to learn how to do. We shouldn't use YouTube as our therapist because, they're not professionals. These other people are professionals in what they do, and they're professionals in what they do. So you definitely want to utilize professionals versus just friends and family. Friends and family can help just to be a venting, just somebody to vent to, somebody to, just so you know that you're not alone. It's not bad to go to friends and family, but in my opinion, it is not going to be the answer because they're more emotionally responding to you versus they're emotionally responding to you versus actually professionally responding to you. And it is good to have a non-biased person to talk to once in a while that has no skin in the game and they're able to tell you if you're wrong. They're able to help you look at situations different. So that is to me a really good thing that I do have the resources, and I hope that everybody takes the time to get resources. I've been going on bike rides, which has been really helpful with all this stuff on the floor. Look at all this garbage that was in there. That's ridiculous. Hashtag organize our life. This is my in order to help me through certain situations. So this book goes with me almost everywhere I go. That's why I like to carry big bags so I have plenty of space to put my little handy dandy notebook in. Okay, I got one more pile. Oh, this looks so much better already. You see all the dishes I gotta put away? I just washed them. I'm letting them dry. I did dry them with the towel, but I like to let them sit a minute afterwards. Uh, I definitely do. So we're going through and we are, save that one. We need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. We already paid that. We don't need that. You see all this stuff that's just been sitting there? I'm gonna save that one. This is the stuff for my bike when my husband just bought me my bike. So I'm probably gonna put it all in this Ziploc bag and save it. We have a state fair that's coming in the next couple of weeks, so we're gonna go to the state fair. I've never been to an Arkansas state fair. I used to go to California when I lived in California. I used to go to theirs every day, so I look forward to seeing the difference in the planning or if it's the same because in Georgia their state fairs is completely different than what I was used to. So we'll definitely see because we will be doing that. What else do we have coming up? We are going actually back to Georgia on Thanksgiving. We'll be out there for 4 days. We're going to be visiting parents, visiting my parents and my little brother. We'll be visiting them on Thanksgiving, so we have like a 9 hour drive, which is gonna kind of suck, but it'll be okay. If we usually split it up 4 and 4, so if we split it up, it won't be that bad. It definitely won't be that bad. So I'll show you guys how I just got rid of all them piles. So something as easy as this will let you get organized. I had all them piles sitting, all that mail and all them piles sitting here, and this is really what I needed to save out of everything. And now it looks good, it don't look bad, it's not an eyesore, which is a good thing. So that was a good $5 spent on it. And so I really now got all of my stuff off the table that was bothering me. I'm gonna set my table up. I'm gonna pull my little pumpkins and stuff out. So I'm gonna set it up for fall time. I'm gonna set up the little fall time decor um, today probably. I'll probably go check Dollar Tree. Look how convenient that is. Look where it holds the stuff. This is a real good. This is real good for $5. Um, so I got all of that done. I'm really excited about that. Actually, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Yeah, because that stuff has been driving me insane. Looking at it on the counter or on the table for days and days and days. It's been driving me crazy. Hi, you came back. How you doing? I'm just doing a little organizing with my new container that I got at Target. I got it for $5. It has the two handles on it. So you can carry it like this if you need to. But now it's just such a less of an eyesore. So I'm really excited about that. My birthday's coming up in a couple of months, so that's why I got. That's why I got the orange coach purse to go with my outfit because we are going to go out. We're actually going out for Indian food for my birthday, so I can't. I'm waiting because I love Indian food. So they opened this new Indian restaurant where I live, so we're going to go out for Indian food for my birthday. So that's going to be exciting. Maybe go out, do a little dancing or something afterwards. We'll have to see. So I already got my outfit coming. I already got my orange purse, and I got a couple other things coming in the mail. Just a couple little orders that I'll share with you guys when they come. Other than that, like these YouTube streams have been crazy. Sarah motherfucking Z, how you doing, baby? I was talking about organization. I got this at Target for $5, and it allowed me to get all my mail off of my kitchen table because my kitchen table just becomes a catch-all for mail. Thank you so much. It's my mother-in-law's birthday first, so we got to get through hers, and then I'm gonna just full force go into mine. And my son is so sweet. He tells me every day, "Mommy, I'm gonna buy you a shiny purse for your birthday." So he's on the hunt to find me a shiny purse because he knows I like purses. So he's on the hunt for a shiny purse for me. So that makes me feel good. That's sweet. Yeah, I know that you're from India. Yeah, I'm gonna eat some Indian food in a couple about a month and a half. I can't wait. What do you suggest I get? Hey, Reason knows it all. Said what? Look what I got. Reason knows it all. For the meal on the table. It looks great, don't it? $5. I'm super excited about this. Yeah, I'm super excited about this. Reason knows it all. You just carry it around, move it as you need it, and it sits there, and it's such a less of an eyesore. So I was really excited about that. And then I got me some new deodorant and a new candle. This one smells good. It's citrus and clove. It actually smells really good. I got that. I went to Target this morning. I got this little pistachio spray. Got some snuggles, some fabric softener, a little pre-made meal. It's chicken, three cheese chicken meatballs. So I think you will be enjoying that. And I cannot handle a bunch of shit laying around. It drives me insane. And that my table has been driving me crazy because I'm like moving it from one side to the other for them to eat on it. And I'm like, I have to get control of this. And it's stuff I don't want to put in our file cabinet because it's stuff that I have to have access to like readily, easily about like doctors and stuff like that. So I wanted something to put it in, and I could just tuck it in our office, or I can even have it sitting out there. But if somebody's coming over, I can just pick it up and move it. I don't have to go try to have a big old pile of shit. I can't stand piles. My life literally, I'm in chaos. Like mentally, I'm in chaos if everything is chaotic. Thank you. I'm OCD too. It runs, and my husband is OCD. My son's OCD. My mother-in-law, my mother, all of us. So it's like there's certain things, and we all have different kinds of OCD, but there's just certain things that make me not okay if I can't, if like if I have a clutter or something like that, it really blocks my mind. It makes me crazy. But I wasn't staying on here long. Oh, I got eggs too. Reason knows it all. If you're still there, I got some eggs. I'm sure you'll be enjoying these. These ones are the 12 large fresh eggs. I was going to get the brown ones, but they were $12, so I'm being a little cheap. And then tomorrow, like I said, I did order with every plate for meal prep. So tomorrow they'll be delivering my package, and when they deliver the package, I'll do a live or a short showing you guys what's in there in case anybody's interested in meal services. I love them. For me, they work out perfectly because if you get like every plate, I've used them before, and they send you all every single one of the ingredients, and then you just like you just grab it out of the box or the paper, whatever they wrap it in, and you have all your ingredients right there. You're able to cook your meal. It's not like you forgot something and have to run to the store. It's just convenient, and it's pretty cost effective for us as well. It's about the same amount as our grocery bill would be every week. So it's not something that puts us in debt to use, but it does make my life a lot easier. And you can go on there and pick like 30-minute meals or you know, harder meals. You can pick like the kind of meals that you want, and then they give you a list of what they're going to send you, and you could go in and change it. Like for us, we don't eat pork, so I would go in and change any of the pork items to a different meal. And you just have to make sure you do it by the time frame that they give you for the next week. Like mine's on Monday, so I have to go in on Monday. I have to make sure all the changes are done on Monday before they ship out the box. So I will be doing a little bit more with that. I'll probably cook one of the meals online just to show everybody that the meal services really are great. The next one I want to try though, before I just stick with every plate, I like every plate and Hungry Root are my favorite ones. I used Hungry Root for about a year and a half only, but I probably used every plate for about 6 months before. And but I do want to try the Martha Stewart one because Martha Stewart does have a meal prep service, and so I think that she would have some really good recipes. She the way I learned how to make a turkey was watching Martha Stewart, so I look forward to seeing what her recipes are. So I'm gonna try the Martha Stewart one next. Um, and the good thing is if you try different services, you get a discount as a new customer every time. So your first meal is like, like half the price that it would be the next week. So that's a really good thing. It will help you get a little bit of savings if you have the patience to go through and look for the meal services appropriately. I'm gonna take all these fruits. I have this bowl right here that looks like it has no fruit in it. I'm gonna take these fruits out though and put my fall decor in here. Make me a little fall decor decoration. I do have one. This is like a little squash, so that will be going back in there. But all my summer fruits are coming out. These look pretty real though, don't they? My brother came to visit, and he was hungry in the middle of the night, and he grabbed one of my apples and took a bite of it, and it wasn't real. And so it's this one. You can see he has his teeth marks in there. He thought he was gonna eat an apple. Shameful, 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 shameful. Um, but so I'm gonna put those away, and I'm gonna pull my fall stuff out and get a little fall decor going on in the house. I do have a little Halloween. I have a Halloween candle holder, and my son loves Halloween. That's his favorite time of the year. He loves skeletons, and so I stock up on skeletons from Dollar Tree. That way, I can give them to him throughout the year because he does like to play with them all year long. So let me take these Target bags. But I'm just up early today, getting some stuff done, and I just wanted to hop on and see what's going on with everybody. I ain't setting the world on fire. I don't have the cure for anything. I just know that I know the importance of getting fresh air and not keeping yourself in the house for too long because if you keep yourself, and the other thing is, sorry if that's loud. The other thing is, it's good to get out by yourself once in a while. If you have a spouse or a best friend or a sister that you're always going to the store with and you're always doing things with, every once in a while have the courage to but have the courage to go out by yourself and go, take yourself on a little date, whether it's to the store or to a restaurant to get some lunch. It's nice to spend a little time with yourself and to be able to move at your own pace. It's been helpful for me when I'm not having a chaotic moment. It's helpful for me just to get out. And you don't have to get out and spend a lot of money. You can go to the park and walk around. You can go out and walk around your neighborhood. But it's not good to continuously always do it with your partner. Yes, you want to spend as much time with your partner as you can, but everybody needs alone time. And they need time to self reflect. And it's hard to self reflect when you're in the presence of somebody else. So it's important to me to be able to have my little decompression time when my husband's at work and my son's at school, and for me to do something that just allows me to think and to be a free thinker and be able to just sit with my mind for a minute. Sit with my mind. Think through what I'm doing, what I can do better, what I need to improve on, what I'm doing good. You have to praise yourself too. And that doesn't happen if you're always in the company of somebody. Sometimes you could be your best friend and you're the person that you need. And so a lot of people forget that, and they think that they think that it's a priority and it's important, and that's what they need, is to be around somebody 24 hours a day. But it's not. You also want to give them and yourself a chance to miss them. If they're always in your face, you essentially you start to lose value in the people that they are and what they do for you. So it's good not to have somebody 24 hours a day, because of the fact that you do need independence, they need independence, and you guys have to, want to come home to each other or want to hang out with each other as friends. So to me, that's important. I know I'm rambling, but that's important. I've been watching some of this stuff on this YouTube street, and it's been crazy. I'm trying my best not to be involved in it. I have a non-biased opinion or perspective. I'll say not even an opinion. I have a non-biased perspective on what I see. But what I see and what my thoughts are really are not going to change anything that people want to do. So I might choose to keep it to myself. I might find it important to say something, but at the end of the day, you know, it essentially it is what it is. People are gonna do what people are gonna do, and you can't control it. So let me show you. This is all the excess stuff that was on the table that I gotta throw in the garbage now. It was just sitting there. It's ridiculous. But I do have. I think I have enough fall decor without having to go get any more. If I'm not mistaken. I just gotta figure out which box I got it in. This one. No, it's not that one. Yeah, so I got a little craft cabinet. And, and like this is my little craft cabinet. I try to keep it as organized as possible. I got these cabinets full of all different stuff that you use for different occasions. I am a basket maker, so I do have a lot of stuff to make baskets. I make them around the holiday time. But that's my little craft area. I try to keep it as organized as possible. But I do make baskets around Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, so on and so forth. Not so much Christmas. I might get a request to make a basket on Christmas, and I will, but I don't make them. I don't pre-make them. The thing that I found about people that want to make baskets and they don't want to keep them, they want to sell the baskets, is you want to try to stay away from Dollar Tree products as much as you can, because when you get Dollar Tree products, essentially it's cheapening it. But Dollar Tree is not the best. Like, you can get candy from there, stuff like that. But as far as the items, Dollar Tree is not the best to try to make baskets for profit, because you end up spending a lot of money on things that don't really have any value, even though they're cute. My baskets usually, I put Bath and Body Works or Victoria's Secret in them. So the way that I do that is when they have their sales, I go buy in bulk. That way I have stuff on hand to put in there, so I'm getting a discount on those. And so it's really discount shopping for better products than Dollar Tree. Because I can go to Dollar Tree and pay $70 for crafts, and then they're not really worth it. Like, it's not really worth it because you show the basket and see if somebody wants to buy it, and they're like, I saw that stuff at Dollar Tree. I'm not buying that basket for 120 bucks. And so you really gotta think outside of the box and try to find stuff that you can buy in bulk to get your money's worth out of making the basket. Now, if you just choose to make baskets for fun or give it to friends, Dollar Tree is a great place to go. Absolutely an amazing place to go. But I've learned that the hard way over the years. I do like to buy their buckets because they do have the best price on buckets, like baskets. They have the best price on baskets, so those are worth it. And then you can get some decent candy too to put in the baskets from Dollar Tree. So those are the two things I would urge you to get from Dollar Tree if you want to make baskets to sell. But the rest of it, try to find more name brand companies that are selling stuff in bulk or selling stuff at a cheaper price that you can buy in bulk. Um, yeah, so there's that. So this is the bowl that I'm about to make into a little holiday decor for the middle of my table. It's empty now, but it won't be soon. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to do Halloween or fall though, because my son, like I said, loves Halloween so much. I'm trying to decide if we're going to do a Halloween centerpiece or a fall centerpiece. So we'll figure that out eventually. My wheels are still spinning on that. Um, so we will work that out. I only had one egg left, so I'm glad I remembered to get eggs. Yep. I would like to go to Dollar Tree to see if they have any placemats though. That's one thing that I would like to go check because I do buy their placemats, like the seasonal placemats. So I will probably go on to Dollar Tree. I might run over there right now and see if they have any placemats and like kitchen towels for the fall time. I think that's what I'm going to do. Love you too, Reason of it all. Stay handsome. Work hard. So yeah. Reason of it all is my biggest fan, y'all. He's my biggest fan. It feels good to have a fan. It does feel good to have a fan. Um, yeah, so that was sweet that he popped in. I know he's busy right now, so that was sweet that he popped in to show me some love. The love is not far away. Yeah, so maybe we'll go over to Don Tree. Check it out. Let's check it out. Hopefully by next week I'm gonna be in my counseling 2 days a week, and I think I get to do crafts there, so that'll be fun. I'll probably bring my diamond art for like the free time to do crafts. I'm gonna bring my diamond art up there so I can work on it because at home I just can't seem to get into it. And I got my daughter one, and I got me one. She finished hers so fast, and she loved it. Me, I'm taking forever to finish mine. I gotta finish it though, because I gotta send it to her. I bought the frame for it already. I bought the stuff to seal it. I got everything I need. I just don't have the diamonds on there. So I do need to find priority to put the diamonds on. So I can get her picture sent out to her. But she finished hers like in like 3 days. It was crazy. But she finished hers quick. Um, and then I just had her send it, and I sealed it and everything for her, and I put it in a frame. I have it in my wall on my wall. Um, but yeah, a lot of people like that kind of painting, and I like it when I'm doing it. But it's just hard for me to remember to sit down and focus time on it. And that's something that I have to. She already finished hers. She's been waiting on mine for like 4 months, so that sucks. I feel like a bad mommy right now. She did what I asked her to do, and I didn't do it. I gotta follow through. So following through as a parent is very important, and just doing something to show them that you love them is important, even when they're grown up. And she's going through her little stuff right now. She's going through her little stuff, and her growing pains. I like to call them growing pains with children. Even though she's in her 20s, she's figuring out life. She's figuring out what her boundaries are and all of that. And so, mommy doesn't have such a big role to play in her life anymore. Like, I don't get to tell her what to do or what she should do. Like she has to figure it out on her own at this point. And it's hard when you have grown kids and you've had to end up letting them go. and figure things out by yourself because they'll tell you something and you know what the answer is and they have the complete different answer and it's hard to bite your tongue because you have to let them make their own mistakes. It's hard. Even my little one, like if he gets in trouble at school, it's like you're trying to teach him that there's consequences to everything. There's consequences to when you're good, but there's also consequences when you're bad. And it only takes 1 second to make the wrong decision for something that could be catastrophically wrong that you can't get yourself out of, and you have no choice for it. And so that's a message that we really try to push hard in our house. Like positive too. It could just be one thing that you do that's so positive that gets you all the recognition. But it's a slippery slope. Life is a very slippery slope. I'm stuck behind a school bus right now. I don't know what they got going on. They didn't know what they're doing. They really stopped for some reason, but I don't know what's up. They do not have the stop sign now. Can I go around it with no stop sign? Maybe. It doesn't have the stop sign out anymore, so maybe that means I can go around them. I don't want to run no kid over. That would be horrible. But yeah, so I've made the decision for my own mental health to play in the YouTube streets a little bit, to go in, show support to wherever I choose to go in. But I don't want to be involved in any messy behavior. I might like to listen to the mess once in a while, and it kind of blows my mind. But I don't want to contribute to it, so I'm not talking to anybody behind the scenes. I'm not plotting on anybody. I don't have one favorite place that I like to go. I just like to hang around. I like to just, like just keep stuff for myself and come to my own conclusion on what's going on. And that's been working for me. I've been doing that a couple weeks, and it's been working for me. And I'm much more peaceful when I go on YouTube because I don't feel like being in anybody's mess. I have mess of my own. If I want to fight with somebody, I'm sure I can find somebody in my real life that will fight with me. I'm not gonna fight a stranger ever again a day in my life, especially when you can't even touch them. It'd be one thing if they was in your front yard or something, but there's people that are in other countries. You can't do nothing about it. Let them run their trap, but they ain't getting nothing from me. I'm actually in the process of transferring over to TikTok as well. Getting my TikTok account set up because I'm gonna do some short videos over there, just about this my new journey of going into this new therapy program and stuff like that. I'm gonna do some videos about that because I'm excited about starting this new therapy program, but I'm also a little nervous because I want it to work. I want it to work out. I want it to be what it's supposed to be. But I'm the one that's going to be in control of that. Like I'm the only one that's going to be in control of if I work the program or not. If I work the therapy program, they're not going to work it for me. They're going to give me the resources, and it's going to be up to me to know when I need to take them. And so I just hope that I don't get into like a stubborn habit of not wanting to do what I'm supposed to do because it does happen sometimes. It does happen sometimes. There's a lot of people out this morning. I guess I don't know if everybody's going to work, but our busy street is busy. Yeah. So that's it. I just wanted to show you guys what I got at Target and talk a little bit, ramble on a little bit. I ain't got much to say. Now, I don't have no bitches and hoes to share with y'all, so it's probably not that interesting. Um, I don't have a problem with anybody. I got a couple of people that I have a distaste for, but it does. I don't have a distaste enough to want to chase them around YouTube and fight with them. So I just try to avoid. I don't even block, to be honest. I just avoid. Um, yeah, I just like I just do me. Whatever they want to do, they can do them. But my family watches my channel. I got a lot of family members that are on my channel and they watch what I do. And I don't want them to see me crash out and to be worried about me because of my actions on YouTube. So it's just something that I'm choosing not to do. And I know I have some family members that want to get on YouTube with me and talk about life and things like that. So we'll probably be going in that direction. I'll have a couple of special guests. But yeah, I do have a lot of family that watches. And you guys have probably noticed in the comments sometimes if you look, you'll be able to figure out who my family are because they're calling them a name and all this stuff. But I don't even care. I don't care about that stuff. But yeah, so I do have family that watch, and I don't want them to watch me spiral out of control because it makes them concerned. And I don't want to concern anybody because I'm actually doing real good right now. And I want people to see me for the progress that I made, not the mistakes that I made. And so I'm working on that. But it's something, like it's something to be built up. Like if you're manic and crazy one day and then you're fine the next day, that's not enough time. You have to be without being manic for a certain amount of time in order to make your family members feel comfortable that you're okay. You can't just be like the next day, okay, I'm okay. I wasn't okay yesterday, but I'm okay today because they're waiting for the other shoe to fall into when you're not going to be okay again. So the longer that you can reassure your family that no, I'm doing okay and I'm doing the right thing, the more support that you get from them, in my opinion. So that's just something that I've come to see. Check out Reason Knows It All. He did a great video yesterday about or a lot. I don't know if it was a live or a video, but he got a new air pump for the tires, and so he did a demo on the air pump for the tires. And it was a pretty good video. So you check it out if you get it. If you're not subscribed to him, go subscribe and check him out. He likes to do content about fixing stuff, making stuff, and all of that. Uh, he's real handy, so he likes to do the handy stuff. But anyway, y'all, gonna get off of here. Peace and blessings. See y'all soon.